When you work on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean, you learn to live with the silence. The endless waves, the wind, the occasional creaks of the rig. It becomes background noise. But one night, during my graveyard shift, I heard something that didn't belong. A deep, resonating sound. Something alive and massive. I'd been on the rig for about 6 months, working maintenance during the night shift. It was a quiet job, mostly making rounds, checking gauges, and fixing minor issues. Around 2 a.m., I was out on the main deck, enjoying the breeze and the view of the endless dark horizon. That's when I felt it, a low vibration in the platform beneath my feet. At first, I thought it was the usual creaking of the rig. But then I heard a sound, a deep, guttural groan that seemed to rise up from the ocean itself. It wasn't the wind, it wasn't machinery, it was alive. I grabbed my flashlight and leaned over the railing, scanning the black waves below. At first, I saw nothing, just the endless motion of the sea. Then, something broke the surface. It was faint, but I saw it. A shape, darker than the water around it. It moved slowly, too big to be a shark or a whale. The light from my flashlight caught something. Skin, rough and ridged, like the hide of a prehistoric creature. Suddenly, a massive eye opened, reflecting the beam of my flashlight. It was as big as a car tire, with an inhuman, unblinking stare. My heart stopped. The thing didn't react to me. It just drifted, watching and waiting. The groaning sound grew louder, echoing through the metal of the rig. Then, a massive shape rose from the water. A head, or at least what looked like a head. It had spines along its back that gleamed like blackened steel under the rig lights. Its mouth opened slightly, revealing rows of jagged teeth that could shred a small boat in seconds. I froze, unable to look away, as the creature slowly circled the rig. The vibrations from its movements shook the entire platform. The worst part? It wasn't attacking. It was studying me, like it was curious, or worse, like it was deciding if I was worth the effort. After what felt like an eternity, the creature sank back into the depths, disappearing without a sound. I spent the rest of the night inside the control room, too shaken to step back onto the deck. The next morning, I reported what I saw to the crew. They laughed it off, calling it a hallucination from lack of sleep. But I knew what I saw. And every night after that, I heard it, the low groaning sound from the deep. I left the rig a few months later, but sometimes I dream about it. The thing is still out there, lurking beneath the waves, waiting, watching, and one day it might decide it's no longer curious.